Just you and me, babe. Just you and me.
Horse on the watch.
Honey, how I feel somebody on my bed. Honey, how...
Hey babes, good morning. It is Monday, July 23rd, and we're going to do our weekly reading. Here we go. Aries. It's going to be an interesting day, as the expression goes, complete with the possibility of a visit from the dreaded green-eyed monster. If it shows up, don't blame yourself. Jealousy is in the air. It has been for some time now. That doesn't mean you did anything to cause it, or you're responsible. Your only defense is to be honest, stand your ground, and explain what happened. After that's done, you can only hope they understand. Taurus. Someone you're quite intimately involved with may seem to be a bit cranky now, to say the least. Does this mean it's really over between you, or that there's nothing to be done about the current situation? Not at all. The first thing to do is to start up a conversation calmly and gently about the problem. Let them know you want to understand what's going on. If they don't want to talk, there's not much you can do, but wait until they do. Gemini. A loved one is completely out of control and totally irritated with you. Regardless of what you say, they also may not believe you're telling them the truth. It's going to be a challenging day. You'll manage to find the patience you need to get through it, though. If you can pretend you're in their shoes, that and letting them know you're willing to explain. Cancer. You're not quite sure what's going on with a friend or coworker, but you know you don't like it. They've been acting oddly for some time, but it seems to have come to a head. The only thing you're sure of is that the anger and jealousy they're turning towards you definitely isn't deserved. Still, you'll be able to put your heart's feeling aside and be rational. It won't be easy, but afterwards you will be proud of yourself. Leo. After all that shopping, you thought you were done. In fact, you were praying you were done for the sake of your physical health. But you've forgotten about someone's birthday, and now it's time to start thinking about what to do to let them know how special they are. Well, here's a thought. Why overspend when it's really just your time they want? Plan a special evening and pick up a modest, thoughtful gift. Virgo. You've just about had it with the veiled comments and sarcastic remarks that have been tossed your way lately on a far too regular basis. It's family members that have been at it, and regardless of how much you love them, you're ready to stop being nice and start fighting back. Well, good for you. Why put up with something you know you don't deserve, especially when you know you'd never do this to them? Words can hurt far worse than a weapon, as you know, if they're aimed at the heart. Libra. This is one of those days when even your remarkable ability to make peace, restore balance, and bring warring factions together won't work. You may find it necessary to hide out from the world, in fact, just to keep your emotional sanity. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can only do but so much. If others won't cooperate, putting some distance between yourself and them isn't a bad move. Talking to an understanding friend wouldn't hurt either. Scorpio. It's time for you to admit something. Your values have changed. What used to be important no longer matters. That means it's time to make some changes. Some big changes, especially when it comes to the people you call peers. Fortunately, you're more than ready, even if it means saying goodbye to people, things, or the way of life that you were once the most important thing to you in the world. Sagittarius. Flinging the chair around the room won't help. Not permanently anyways. Once you've done it, you may feel a little better, but you'll feel guilty afterwards, which, as very few people know about you, happens quite easily. If you're trying to work something out between you and a loved one, hold it back. You may not win, but you'll definitely feel better about yourself in the morning. Capricorn. Someone you haven't seen in a long time, someone who may actually have moved or been away, seems to have been making trouble for you from behind the scenes. You may be right, but before you say or do, that will put you in an irreparable bad position with them and with your public, make absolutely sure Make a long distance call and check your sources first. Aquarius, a very close friend or member of your current peer group who means a great deal to you has recently found it necessary to go out of their way to tick you off. At least that's the way it seems. It's worked too, better than it should have. You're not just angry, you're furious. Before you let go and let them have it, be sure you're right. Feeling righteous is far better than feeling guilty. Pisces, that's me. Okay, the higher ups in your life have been less than understanding lately. All of them, it seems. That goes for family members, elders, authority figures in general. You've gone out your way to keep doing what they just recently told you were the right things to do, but now you're a bit confused. If that same intensity leaks into your other, more personal relationships, try to be patient. This too shall pass. Promise. Okay, so that was the reading for, or the weekly reading for Monday through Sunday for this week. I just want to talk a little bit because there is a slight confusion when I say I want to give you guys readings. I'm not talking about EVP readings. I've never done that. I don't know if I can. My connection to the EVP is innocent murder victims. So I don't know if I can actually contact just random people. I don't know, and I don't want to try that either. My readings, what I'm saying is I'll give you readings, is your horoscope readings, and we have lots of lists to go through what you could choose from that. So I'll be right back with Sassy's outfit of the week. Next week, you tell me what she was wearing. The first 5 people that tell me what she was wearing correctly will get the free reading, okay? Love ya, babes. Be right back. Hey, babes. Hi. Okay, so next week, I'm going to ask you what was the color of her roses on her dress. Say hi, Sassy. Say hi, baby. Hi. Look at how pretty you are. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, babes. Love ya.
Just you and me, babe. Just you and me.
Horse on the world.